Hey, do you know what a grab and go bag is? Do you have one? Are you always prepared just in case? If not, stay tuned. Hey everyone, this is Lynn Wilson. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here today. Welcome to my home. And I have a simple video to share with you. I don't know, maybe you are so organized you don't even need this video. Good. You should be doing the video then, giving me some tips. I have found, when I was a kid, I was a Girl Scout and a Brownie. I'm sure some of you were that live here in America. You remember what the Girl Scouts were and the motto of always be prepared. And we forget to do that. At least for me, when life is good and I'm, just going through and the day's really good and I just don't think about preparation as much. And then when something hits me, whether it's just life changes, not necessarily for the bad, but just life changes and all of a sudden your schedule has gotten busy, or you plan to go to work today and you're going to come home and make dinner and throw in a load of wash and maybe read a book and just relax or watch a TV show. And then all of a sudden your son calls you and says, "Mom, do you remember I have my play at school tonight?" Or, "Mom, don't you remember I have that event I need to go to tonight?" What? Stop the presses. What do we do? Oh no, I can't think straight. Those things happen. Or tragedy happens, or someone gets ill and they have to go to the ER, or someone's ill and you need to sit with them at the hospital or go to their home and sit with them. The car breaks down. So now you've gotten a tow and you have to head over to the car guy and sit there for 3 hours while they figure out what's wrong and do the repairs. I've been in that situation many times. I have a group that's online called WINGS, WINGS, and it refers to the verse in Psalm where it says he protects us under his wing. And it's a group, online support group for women that have a husband with a disability. And myself included, that's why I started this support group, because I needed people that could understand me. But we all have husbands that are in and out of the hospital for different reasons, or not well one day and they're good the next day, and all this kind of stuff. So we need to always be prepared. So because of us understanding that we got to go, on the fly, let's say, whether you have kids, whether you have someone in the family that's ill, you could be a single woman and your schedule just changes and all of a sudden you forgot you had a meeting. Again, the car breaks down, whatever. You need to be prepared. So what I have done over the years, and I've just learned to have what I call a grab and go bag, a travel bag. Sometimes I've referred to it. When my oldest son was younger, I called it my everything bag. I would yell, "Grab my everything bag," and both my husband and my son knew what bag to get. It was the same bag. I had it organized in one way, and I just had everything I needed. So I thought I'd share it with you. Maybe it would give you some helpful hints on, I need to pull something together. I'm getting a little disorganized. One thing I have found is that when something happens, schedule changes, visit to the ER, last minute car repairs, last minute kids' school event, soccer game, you're sitting there and you have nothing with you. You're thinking of all these things you can be doing. So I have a bag. I carry it with me everywhere I go for various reasons, which you'll see as I go through the bag. But that bag it's like a mini office in a sense for me, but it has been a blessing. So let me read to you some of the things that I keep in it, and then I'll show you. A phone charger, cough drops, Advil tissues, wipes, lipstick, hard candy, water, snack, first aid, calendar and planner, notebook, pens, Sharpie, sticky notes. You're going to go, sticky notes? Sharpie? Yes. Extra money and change, folder with paperwork, Ziploc bag, large and small, hand cream, a book, coloring book, or a word search, tea bags, business cards, an essential oil, and I put for smiles, and I'll explain that one. Earphones, washi tape. Some of you might not know what that is. If you're a crafter, you'll know. And gloves in the winter. So these are some of the things. I don't always have them with me, but for the most part, this is what I tend to carry. So I have a water bottle. You're going to get stuck. You need to be hydrated. You have a headache, you need to take an Advil, whatever. Just bring a water bottle. You need to wash your hands. You've got that. I'm just going to pull these things out randomly. Let's see. My snack, peanut butter crackers. These I have found probably to be the best. They can serve as a breakfast, lunch, or dinner. There's a little bit peanut butter in it. Crackers, a little salty if you just need that little pick-me-up. It can sustain you in a situation of you're starving, you can't get out somewhere, you're stuck on the road, whatever, you've got something. Gloves. Carry a pair of gloves. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. Thin pair of gloves. You know, if you break down or you're at the soccer game and the weather starts to get a little cooler, you're the one sitting, you're not running around. You'd be glad you have some gloves for your hands. So a phone charger. How many times have you been somewhere and you don't have a cube with you to plug in your cell phone? What am I going to do? Anybody have a charger? Bring a portable charger with you. You can get them for, I'll tell you, Target has them for $5 in their little bins in the front of the store. You can get good ones for like $20 on Amazon. Carry a phone charger. I like to carry some kind of a powder for my face. You know, I got to touch up, so I bring that with me. I have Ziploc bag. Now, you might be wondering, what in the world would you carry this for? Many times I've been somewhere where you ever want to clean out your pocketbook, or you have little bits and papers, the kids are eating candy and things. You can use this as a mini garbage bag. You have a bunch of receipts, you're in a situation where you're, I don't know what, or you go to an event with your kids and they get tickets. They go to Chuck E. Cheese and you're at an event there. You need to put tickets in here. Just situations like that. You just need a quick, I wish I had something to put it in. I carry a larger one. You need to put a wet item in here. Something happens, you need to store something in here. Same thing. It could be used as a garbage bag. It could be just someone's giving you some items and you say, oh, I wish I had something to put them in. All kinds of things. I have just found that they're very helpful and handy. So, by the way, this is my bag that I'm currently using. It has 2 side pockets, stretchable on the sides with like a little netting. It has 2 front pockets. I like to put my charger, my makeup, and things like that, water bottle. It has 2 handles. It also had a long strap. It doesn't clip on. It was permanently sewn on, and I didn't like it, so I cut it off. This is by 31. It's called Crossbody something, in case you want to check it out. You could find it on Amazon if you don't have a 31 distributor. If you do need a good 31 distributor and you want to know someone, I have a fellow YouTube friend that sells 31. I can get you connected with her. And but anyway, this is my current bag. So I love this bag. Other than the strap, I put a suggestion into 31 to make the strap, the long one, so you can wear it crossbody if you want, adjustable and to be able to take it off. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. So, okay, let me get back to this one. So what else do I carry? This is a book I'm reading. So, you know, sometimes again, you're in a situation, you're stuck at the car place, at the soccer field, sitting with someone at the hospital, whatever, and you're bored. You need something other than the phone. So here's a book I'm currently reading. It's called Make Yourself Cozy, a guide for practicing self-care. $5 at 5 and below. It's just a quick and easy, fun book, but I carry something, whether it's this or a puzzle book or something, because sometimes you just need to have something. And I carry my calendar. You always need to have your calendar. If it's on your phone, great. Mine is not. It doesn't work for me on the phone. So I carry my calendar and my planner. So this bag not only is my grab and go when there's a situation or an emergency, but this is what I carry to work with me. Because for me, I work full time. So when I go to work, if I got a phone call and I needed to go somewhere quickly, my bag's with me. If I'm leaving work and I have to pick the guys up at the house and we have to run over to the doctor's or to an event, I have my bag with me. We take my son to youth group once a week, twice a week sometimes, and my husband and I need to sit, whether we go to Panera Bread and kind of have a business meeting or sit in the car sometimes. I need things to do. I have my bag with me. So, what else do I have in here? Let's see. Anything else loose? No, that's about it. Loosey-goosey. This is something else I have. This is one of those, what do you call those things? Bag inserts. I don't know what the fancy name is. This is another 31. I would buy 100 of these. Not really, but I really like it. I love this color, but it's washable. It's like a, can you hear that? Like a vinyl. It's washable. I love this. This is from 31 as well. Not that I'm selling 31. I just love 31. But anyway, it has 2 zippers on each side, and it's good. Okay, what else do we need? We need hand wipes. Whether you have a, it's good to have hand disinfectant, you know, the little gel ones you can pour out, but sometimes you just need wipes, you know. You got something sticky or you want to wipe the table down where you're going to sit. I carry that. Some personal products for ladies, you know what that's like. You don't want to get stuck. Package of tissues. Actually, I have 2, so that's a good thing. So that's in the little zipper part. It snaps closed, so it's quick and easy to pull in and out of this bag. Put it in another bag. Okay, what else do I have in here? Let's see. Splenda. Something silly, but for me and my husband, we prefer Splenda, and my dad, who now travels with us quite a bit. So I carry 1 or 2 packets because most places don't have it. A Sharpie. I mentioned a Sharpie. You might say, what in the world would you bring a Sharpie for? I don't know how many times I've been somewhere and you're with the kids and you need to mark, you know, their towel on the little label on the towel. You're at the beach. Or you're at an event and the kids' toys, you want to write their initials on it. My water bottle, you're at an event, again, I can write my initials or, you know, make a little symbol on my water bottle to designate this as mine. There's just different things I have found. Carrying a Sharpie is a good thing. I give some friends, a few of my friends that had babies, I actually gave them this bag and I filled it with tissues and wipes and hand sanitizer and a mommy snack and I don't know, just a couple little fun things and a gift card as a baby shower gift. And I put in a Sharpie with list of things that don't forget when you go somewhere you might need a Sharpie, and it's helpful. I like to carry a highlighter, whether I'm reading in my book and I want to highlight, I'm taking notes in my planner and I want to highlight something, I carry that. Always carry a pen. Nobody ever has a pen on them. So it has a little pen slot right here that you can see. It's got a little pocket here. Now on this side it has 2 pockets here, like little elastic. So what do I have in there? Okay, what do you need? I have some Advil. I have some Tums, so you get a sick stomach on the road. Cough drops. I have a couple of cough drops in here. You might need those. Nail clipper. How many times have you... Anybody got a nail clipper? Not that you want to borrow somebody else's nail clipper, but, you know, it's good to have your own. As well as, I'll tell you what else it doubles for. You ever buy something and you want to wear it right away, a scarf or something like that, or your kids get a box and or a toy in the box and, Mom, I want to open it up. You can use this as a scissor. It helps, clips those little tags off. I like to carry tea with me. I'm a coffee drinker. But sometimes when you're out somewhere, the only thing you can get is hot water. And if you're sitting in a car place and it's cold, or you're sitting somewhere in the hospital and you know, it's just, you just need some comfort. So lemon ginger is nice. You don't need to add any flavor to it. I also get this one called Immunity. It's from Walmart. It's organic and it's an herbal tea. If you have a cold, you're achy, you don't feel well, whatever, you have a headache, it's very comforting, so I like to carry those. I have to have lipstick. I'm a lipstick girl. If all else fails, slap on some lipstick. So I carry my lipstick. I mentioned an essential oil, and yes, I carry an essential oil. This one's peppermint. I have one called Serenity. Just something that, like, if I have a headache, I can put this on, but peppermint to me just kind of gives me a lift. If I'm feeling kind of down, it's a cloudy day, you know, you get kind of bummed, or maybe you're in a situation that your grab and go bag needed to go with you and you're in a sad situation. and you need to hold it together. Just have an essential oil roll-on that you can put on that you know is a mood lifter that will help you. I carry chapstick. That's a good thing, you know. You're sitting somewhere and your lips can get dry. I carry business cards. I have my work business card for my full-time job, and then I have my own personal business card for my YouTube channel and my blog. Some hard candy. These are some mints or some lifesavers. Don't forget headphones. You need headphones. You're sitting somewhere, you want to listen to your music, you want to listen to my YouTube channel. There's an idea when you have nothing to do. So put on the YouTube channel, plug in your headphones, not everybody else has to listen. Or you might need to just sort of tune everybody else out. What else do we have? Sticky note, just a little thing like this. I have found so many times just to write down a password for something that we're involved in, or a quick phone number or something. There's all kinds of little notes. You want to, I wish I had a little something. Write it down. You can open up your planner, put the sticky note in there. Know that it's sticking inside the planner. You're not going to lose it. They come in handy. I carry a little bit of washi tape, and if you don't know what it is, it's sort of like masking tape, but fancy, pretty, you know. Get it at Dollar Tree, get it at Target, get it at Walmart, you get it everywhere, any craft store. Anyway, I carry it because the same thing with the sticky notes. Sometimes somebody gives you their business card, or they give you maybe a script from the doctor or something, and you're like, I don't want to lose it. You can just tear a piece like that off. It will stick to the paper. It will hold it enough inside your planner that you don't have to worry about losing it. But it won't stick so much that it's going to peel and tear the paper. So when you get home, how many times you went, I know I put it in here, but I can't find it. So maybe a piece of washi tape would be helpful. I like to carry a purse with extra money. I carry a couple of fives and some singles. I like to carry like $20 extra. How many times have you been somewhere you don't have any cash on you in your wallet? A lot of us use debit cards or whatever, credit card, and you're like, I wish I had something for the vending machine, or the kids need an extra water bottle or something. So I carry that and a little pocket change, again, for the vending machines. Or if you break down and somebody's very helpful and helps you change your flat tire, you want to give them a few dollars so they can get some coffee, carry a little bit of change on you. So I think that's the other thing I have is, I didn't have that on my list, but I have a little sewing kit, you know, old-fashioned, but yes, a sewing kit would be helpful. I also have a quarter in here, you know, grocery shopping, that emergency quarter. And I have a pair of, I have a safety pin. Some of this stuff is just things I've accumulated, but, you know, sometimes you have to hold things together. And I have a pair of scissors. They fold out. Isn't that cool? I love them. I've had these probably almost I might have had these when I was single, and I've been married 32 years. So these are old, but I love them. They fold up, they stick in there. Just don't take them to the airport with you if you go on the plane. So anyway, that is what I have. So the only other thing to show you, let me put this over here, is this folder. I carry this one, and I have another one. This is from the Dollar Tree. And again, I go to the Dollar Tree. I have to admit I'm a little addicted, but for $1, you can't go wrong. $1. And listen, you use it, you don't like it, and or whatever. If you get rid of it after a while, it was $1. It wasn't like you spent $5, $6 by going to Staples or one of these stores. But this one has pockets. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, and they're double-sided, so you can put papers here and papers here. So this one is the one I'm using currently. I have a second one that I also carry for additional things, but I'll tell you why I carry this. So my husband's going to 2 doctors right now because of his situation that he's in with his epilepsy as well as his back injury. So we're going from here and we're going there and we're going here. And did you bring that paper? Oh, you gave it to me? What did we do with that script? I don't know how many times we have been rummaging through the car or through a bag. Where's that paperwork we needed? So I have one on the first one, and I have that doctor's name. So all the paperwork that I need is right here. So if I go to the doctor, I can say, hang on a minute, I have it right here. If he gives me a script, I can put it in here. If I have a question for the doctor, I can slip it in here when we go for the visit. The next one is for the doctor with the back injury. The business card is here. My notes are here. Everything that I need. If you submit things to the insurance, it's here. I have some other information that I need to carry for my husband regarding his prescriptions in general. We had some major car work done, and then we were gifted with a van. Long story, don't need to get into it now, but anyway, we were sort of transitioning between getting this van fixed, this car done, insurance, and all that kind of stuff. And I needed to carry the paperwork with me, just because I didn't know quite where we'd be. That's here. And it's noted here. That's for the car. I do some speaking engagements that are outside of my normal 9-to-5 job. It's my ministry that I have where I do speaking engagements. So people will send me emails or notes or contracts that I need to sign or whatever. So I keep that handy because I don't know how many times somebody's called me on the road or at work and said, did you get that letter? Did you sign that contract? Let me check, and I have it here with me. I have a section of calls to make. I'm at work, I get a notice that something I need to talk to my husband about. I pick up the mail, but he's at the doctor, so I stick it in here. Oh, when I get together with my husband later, I can say, hey, by the way, these are some phone calls we need to make. I'm on the road, and I'm sitting at the soccer game, or I'm sitting at my son's youth group, and I've got 2 hours to kill. What can I do? Open my folder. Here's some phone calls that I need to make. I've got all the information with me. Miscellaneous notes of things, letters that I might get from work that I need to file. Somebody gave me a recipe. I want to put in my recipe book. I don't know, just odds and ends. I have those here. And then work-related things for my job. My work schedule, some other things that I might need to refer to. So that is in here. This is kind of a mini office of things that I need to bring. But I'll tell you, when we go, today we went to the one doctor, and then we had to go to a different doctor. If my husband needed anything, not a problem. I have everything here with me. I grab this bag and I go. Wherever we need to be, for the most part, I have emergency things. I didn't show you I had a Band-Aid in the one bag. You know, you get a little cut, you need a Band-Aid, kids are sick, and they're going to throw up. That's another thing. You got a Ziploc bag, ladies. You've got some water, you got some crackers, and you have some wipes to clean up the face. So all of those things for, you know, a mommy bag, if you want to call it, a grab-and-go bag, an office bag, whatever. I suggest you have a bag. Sometimes it's just survival. Sometimes we're going through the day and you just have to survive and you can't think and you're going from here to there. Life is busy. Life changes. Put together a bag for yourself. Even if you felt like you didn't want to lug it everywhere, lock it in the trunk of your car. You know what you have, and I have even gone as far as take this list, I fold it, doesn't take up any room, throw it in your wallet. So if you go, oh, do I have anything? Look at your list real quick. Oh yeah, I have a phone charger. I have an Advil. I have whatever. And it's something that you have in your bag. So just something simple, nothing fancy. You might have another idea. And I'll tell you, I'm always up for ideas. I love people to be creative. I love learning from people. So if you have a way that you put something together that you grab and go with it, if it's different than a bag and you use some other kind of tote, whatever, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you think it's a good idea, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll have other things up and coming and you don't want to miss out. And I just want to say thank you for stopping by. I've had some new subscribers. I'm glad you've joined my family. I love having you in my home. I hope you feel welcomed. I hope you feel like you could just sit on my couch and we can have this conversation and chat. I wish you were here in person. We could chit chat and pick each other's brains and get some ideas and get to know each other. I always like to meet a new friend. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next video.